Hello friends, we are working out together today, but first, quick fit check. You know the drill. This is the newest collection from TLF, Neo Cloud in the color Raisin. Softest collection they have ever released, literally butter. I just wanted to show it off for a second. It's so gorgeous. I've been living in this collection. We are hitting a posterior chain workout today, so back, glutes, and hamstrings. You know I always start every workout with a warm up using my long band, getting everything nice and loosey-goosey and warmed up before we get into the work. So I'm just doing some band pass-throughs, some pull-aparts, some presses, some upright rows. I swear all it takes is a few good intentional minutes with the long band and you will be feeling good and ready for any workout. So we're starting it off with the alternating cable pull down. You guys have seen me do this before if you watch my channel pretty regularly. I absolutely love this alternating variation. So I just sit down on my bum and then I grab both handles. I pull down both at the same time and then I start to alternate. So I'm kind of doing a static hold on one side while I get that really big stretch, squeeze, rep on the other side. Really good exercise for muscle imbalance because you're hitting one side at a time. I did 3 sets of that, 16 alternating reps, which makes 8 per side. Then I moved on to a dumbbell RDL. So in this workout, I alternated between a back exercise and then a glute or a hamstring exercise. So we started with back, now moving on to glutes and hamstrings with the RDL. Thinking about really pushing the hips back, getting that big stretch in the hamstrings, keeping the back nice and straight, keeping the lats engaged to make sure our shoulders aren't rounding forward. I increased my weight with each set. I did 3 sets of 8 reps. Probably my favorite hamstring exercise. If I'm doing any sort of leg workout, you can be sure that I am hitting an RDL variation of some sort. Absolutely love the stretch, and I don't feel like I need tons of volume. So now we're moving on to back. We're back to back, and I'm doing a single arm dumbbell row here. Thinking of leading with my elbow as I pull right toward the rib cage. I did 3 sets of 10 reps and also increased my weight each set. Always thinking stretch at the bottom, squeeze at the top. So with the RDLs, we were definitely targeting the hamstrings more than the glutes. So I wanted to isolate the glutes a bit more for this one. So we're doing a cable kickback. I'm slightly hinged at the hips. My back is nice and straight, and then I'm kicking back and slightly outward, which you can't really tell by this angle, just to hit a little bit more of that outer glute, really getting that pause at the top to squeeze that glute. It appears that I only filmed this side, my right leg, but I can assure you that I did both sides, so please be sure to do both sides. We need nice, even, round glutes. Sometimes when I'm in this position, I have a tendency to tuck my chin and look down, so I'm really trying to make sure, I think I'm doing it a little bit right here, but really trying to make sure that I'm keeping my neck and my back all in one straight line. We've got another unilateral back exercise up next. I really like this one as well, half kneeling high cable row. And when I'm pulling down, as I'm bringing that attachment to my armpit area, I like to do a subtle twist toward the side that I'm working. You can see it here. I just feel like I get a little bit of an extra squeeze, a little extra contraction there, and it just feels really good. And then I'm getting that big stretch at the top as always. For the glute kickbacks, by the way, I did 3 sets of 12 reps per side. For these half kneeling pull downs, I'm doing 3 sets of 8 reps per side, really focusing on that squeeze, stretch at the top. This is the other side I'm doing here, so I switched knees. I always say I love back day so much, and even though this isn't like technically a full back day, I just love that there are so many different variations of exercises, so you quite literally never get bored because you can always switch things up. You can always make things unilateral. You can kneel. There's just so much variation, and I love that about a back day. And we're finishing up this workout with one of my favorite glute burners. Never sleep on these. We've got lateral banded steps. I'm just taking big steps from side to side. I'm doing 30 seconds, and I did 3 rounds of this. Really big steps. I'm in like a high squat, so I'm not fully squatted down, but I'm not standing upright either. Back is nice and straight. I love these. They are so sneaky tough. By the end, your glutes literally feel like they're gonna fall off. It's the best. And that's the workout. Afterward, this is optional, but I did 20 minutes of walking at a very subtle incline. I'm talking like 2 to 3% and a 3 to 3.1 speed. Very chill, but enough to get a little glaze and to like not quite a sweat, but just a little something, a little glow. And I was feeling so good. So just some nice low intensity cardio to finish up. And then real quick, I just want to show you the other colors. We've got the black in the new Neo Cloud. The sports bra is so sexy and gorgeous. And then the dark Storm, which is a beautiful navy. You guys have to feel this collection for yourself. It is so soft, so comfortable, so second skin. You will love it.